said when you're building sales assembly, you put the community first or the ecosystem first. A lot of founders in Silicon Valley, we were just chatting before, there are 100 companies in AI being formed every day. Half of them are here in the Bay Area. And they're very, very tech centric.
Yep.
When you look at the success of whether it's OpenAI or Claude or HiGen or any of these, they design the product with an ecosystem in mind, not just the user, but also the solution providers and experts and the media and everybody in it. So is there a framework when you're getting involved with a SaaS company, let's say 10 people, trying to build a product? How do you build the go-to-market as a core feature in the product, not something you think after you build something?
That's an interesting question. And, from my vantage point, and this might sound like a cop-out answer, it really depends on the product that you're selling and who you're selling it to, and to be clear, what sales assembly does, or what we do not do, I should say, is help those companies go from 0 to 1, so to speak, as far as building the go-to-market infrastructure. I like to think that we could offer value there. But when it comes to the actual building of that type of ecosystem, or that type of operation might be a better word. It really would depend on the specific buyer persona that you're selling into. But that being said, I'm a big believer in the larger sense that a community is going to be valuable to any SaaS company. Again, regardless of the product that you're selling or who you're selling it to, I think it's important to not only be aware of communities of buyers that exist, but just as, if not more importantly, to get heavily involved with that. Go to where people learn. If you're selling to CIOs, there are going to be groups of CIOs out there. They just naturally sort of are attracted to each other because people in general, I think, like being surrounded by people like that. So you find out where these individuals are collecting, are collating, and start getting involved, start adding value to those types of sub-ecosystems. That's going to give you the opportunity, especially in the early stage. If you're a startup trying to make a name for yourself, especially if you're trying to take market share away from some of these big incumbents in the AI space. That's where having that type of relationship might not be the best word, but just finding an opportunity to break through the noise, all the noise that is being generated out there. That's going to be the best way to do this. Finding ecosystems that already exist and finding a way to get involved and add value.